Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Hello, it's me, Soph. Don't judge my appearance right now. I just thought I would do a chatty get ready with me video, like to catch up and to answer some questions that are on my Instagram. And yeah, so I just thought I feel a bit rubbish. I'm not very well, so I just needed to do something to make me feel a bit more human. I basically just needed to do something that made me feel a little bit more human and a little bit less crap. So I'm just gonna do my makeup and I'm gonna straighten my hair and probably then just chill for the rest of the day, honestly. Read some books. I finally got a whole Harry Potter collection, so I'm super excited to just carry on reading. I've also got, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to even lift it up. Can you guys see? I've got this box down here that's like full. It's full of like makeup and skincare and hair care from my advent calendars. So I was just gonna have a little look through here as well to see if there was anything I could use today and try some new makeup out. I'm just gonna quickly look through this box to see if I have a primer. So no primer, so I'm just gonna prime the way I normally would, and that is by moisturizing my face basically. Honestly, my skin is so dry, even like on my hands. You probably can't see, but my hands are full of like cracks and just skin splitting, and it's not very good. Honestly, I wasn't even going to film today, but I was like, Sophie, you need to make some content. You said you were going to be active this year with streaming and content, so just push through it. I could talk about my mental health right now, but I was going to do that in a separate video. So, yeah. So I'm not going to talk about that in this. Somebody asked, are you a dog person or a cat person? I love animals and I do actually like cats. I'm not one of those people that I like dogs, so I hate cats. But I do prefer dogs, but I do love cats. So I'm a dog person, but I don't hate cats. I quite like cats actually. I think they're really cute, and they're much more like dependent and easier to like look after. They're quite low maintenance really. Apart from cats can be really fussy, like food wise. But other than that, cats are quite easy, like quite a bit easier to look after than dogs. So I don't know why people hate on them so much. I had 3 cats, and one was called Tigger. I named him that after Winnie the Pooh because when I was younger I used to love Winnie the Pooh, and he was a ginger cat with stripes, so like a little tiger, so I just called him Tigger. And then my mum had a cat and she was called Angel, and I don't really know cat breeds. Like I feel like cat breeds are not common, like not commonly spoken about unless you're like a proper cat person. So I don't really know what breed she was, but she was quite fluffy. And then I had another one, but we had to get rid of him because he literally wouldn't come out from under the table, and he kept like, every time we'd encourage it, this was when I was a kid by the way, so every time I'd try and encourage him to come out he'd scratch me, and he just wasn't a very social cat. So we rehomed him, and that's when we got Tigger. So I have had cats and I do like cats. Also, I was just using my Fenty foundation, which is almost out. So how's everyone's lockdowns going? Mine isn't really a lockdown because I still have to work and be around people all day. So mine can be a bit stressful. But I don't really go out unless I'm going to work, and when I need food shopping and stuff, I get it after work when I'm already out. Like I don't really go out specifically to get food, which is the way I think most people should be. Like you don't need to go out all the time. I get that people are bored, but there's plenty of stuff that you can do in your garden or in your home. And like if you want to go out, go for a walk or go somewhere where you can be away from people. Don't be stupid. Like you don't need to be stupid about it. Everyone's just trying to stay safe, so help everyone be safe by being safe yourself. Somebody also asked my age and when my birthday was. So I am 22, even though I look about 12, which honestly I'm not that mad about, but I am 22 and my birthday is the 25th of July, so I'm like halfway between my 2 birthdays. I just had one and I'm like halfway to my next one. But yeah, so I'm a summer baby. I've actually only ever had bad weather once on my birthday. And that was a thunderstorm, and I also had a bouncy castle that year, so honestly, it was quite fun. And somebody also asked what my star sign is, so these questions are basically linked. My star sign is Leo, but I'm actually on the cusp between Leo and Cancer, which explains why I'm very like hyper emotional all the time, because Cancer is like one of the emotional signs. Yeah, so my birthday, I am literally the definition of a moon child, and I love it because I've always been obsessed with the moon, so it just makes sense. Just using this bad boy. Also, let me know if you want a makeup collection tour thing, because I've just recently moved all my makeup over to some bigger drawers and like put them into like organizers and stuff within the drawers, so now's probably the best time for me to do it. If you want it, you might not care. I know somebody's asked me for it before, so I put that out there to the universe. Now, I don't like setting my face because it makes everything look really cakey, but I also feel wrong if I don't set my face because I feel like my foundation's just gonna come off like throughout the day, like on my clothes and stuff, so it just doesn't feel right to not. I try to focus on the areas that will crease more, like in my nose bits here, on my chin, and then on my forehead. And then if I do go down on my neck, I do my neck as well. But with this foundation, I don't really have to because it kind of just blends in with my natural skin tone. But of course, I use my Laura Mercier one. What is your favourite movie? That's really hard because I used to be such a movie person. Like, I literally spent most of my life just watching movies. And like, my favourite genre is horror, and if we're going off of my favourite genre and then my favourite movie within that genre, it would be The Conjuring. I absolutely love the Conjuring series, but the first Conjuring, really, like, that is my favourite. And then the next one would be one of the Insidiouses. But I do like comedies as well, or like rom-coms. I love a good rom-com. Musicals, oh my god, you've like put me on a whole thing now. I am such a theatre kid, it's unbelievable, but I didn't do drama or anything like that. I couldn't, like, not for me. However, I absolutely adore musicals and all the songs for musicals, and my favourite musical currently is Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Actual like musicals, I really want to see Beetlejuice the musical because I love Beetlejuice the movie, and I'm so mad that they didn't make the movie a musical. Whoever decided to turn Beetlejuice into a musical was a genius, and now they need to do it in movie format so I can watch it whenever I want. Because honestly, when that musical comes to London, I will be booking a hotel and taking myself down there, regardless of whether Connor comes with me or not. But yeah, so I just went on a bit of a tangent, but my favourite movie genres would go horror, musical, comedy, rom-com. No, rom-com comedy. So my favourite horror movie is The Conjuring, so that might as well be my favourite movie because it's from my favourite genre. We'll go with that. I do like, there's so many movies that I love, so I can possibly decide a favourite one. Obviously, I love the Harry Potter series, but I'm reading the books at the moment, and at the moment I'm preferring the books because they left so much out. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? I completely forgot about this box of stuff behind me. I've just been using my everyday makeup. This palette is kind of speaking to me. However, my mum got me one for Christmas, and I'm going to use that one instead. I am, however, going to use this mini version of the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I have the thinnest lips I've ever seen, and I will do anything to plump them without getting actual fillers. So, I've done all that. I need to do my brow, fill in my brows a bit. Oh, I don't really need to. They're quite good today, but I'm gonna anyway. Why has it done that? It's like broken off. Formed a point. It's not supposed to be a point. I did see a question earlier that's not to me personally, but in like a quote picture thing, and it said, what are your goals for 2020? So I thought that'd be interesting to talk about. This eyebrow's a bit messed up, my bad. For 2020, my actual goal is to just like take my YouTube and streaming further, because I feel like last year I didn't put a whole lot of effort into it, and I've just been feeling, I said to myself, you could have done so well last year if you just tried, and I just didn't try. So that's what this year is about for me. Putting that effort in that I should have put in last year but didn't. So hopefully I'll sort myself out this year. Last year I really wanted to start a candle and wax melt company, or like just a little small business on Etsy or whatever, and again I didn't. So that's another plan for this year. I have no idea what is going on with my brows right now. Oh, this is tingling. This is definitely tingling. Yeah, so I'm hoping soon, like within the next week or so, to get the, because I have actually made candles already. I did a trial like during the first lockdown, I think it was, or maybe like over my holiday time. And me and Connor made lemon scented candles, and they came out really well, and it was like so good, and we gave them out to people to see what they thought, and I think everyone liked them. I hope everyone liked them. But yeah, so hopefully in the next week or so, or a couple of weeks, I will be looking into, that's what my plans were today actually, to go and look at what like products and where I can get the products for to make them, and like the packaging and stuff. So hopefully I'll be ordering that soon, and then I can get started on that, because I want to make so many. I will probably venture into bath bombs at some point, but my main focus is wax melts and candles, because I feel like everyone loves wax melts and candles at the moment, and I am so glad, because I've always loved candles, and at the moment I am loving wax melts. I find that wax melts smell a lot stronger and they last longer, and like they're just easier to have than candles, because I feel like once your candle gets like down to a certain point in the jar, it's just not satisfactory anymore. So candles are nice to have without burning them, but wax melts are so good. So yeah, so I want to make my own wax melt, so I have wax melts all the time, and so that people can buy wax melts from me. And I want to make them relatively affordable. Like, I still got to make my money back, but I want to make them as affordable as I can for people, because I'm not here to con people out of money. Like, I'm not a brand label. I don't need to do that. Hopefully that will happen soon. And I'm trying to level up in my Razer streaming thing, because when you join Razer streaming, if they accept you obviously, there's like tiers to it, and you can upgrade your tier and you get like more perks the more you upgrade. I'm obviously on the very first one, so I did get some rewards that I haven't used yet, but you have to clock some time and get some followers and stuff to move up, so that's what my focus is. Because I love playing games. Like, video games is one of my biggest hobbies, so I was like, why did I not just make a gaming YouTube? But then makeup is my other hobby. So look at this palette. This is one my mama got me, and it is absolutely stunning, and we're going to use it today. I'm going to try this little brush that comes with it, because it can't be that bad if it's from Urban Decay, right? So I'm actually going to go in with this like super light like transition shade here called Antidote. Just lightly putting it into my crease. Like I said, I'm not going crazy with my makeup today, because I am literally just chilling, reading, researching, vlogging like I am now. I will probably play some games maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't need anything extravagant. And now I want to go in with one of these jewel shades obviously, but I'm not really sure which one. I'm wearing blue, so this opal aura is speaking to me. Okay, well this brush does not do it, so I'm just going to go in with my finger. Oh my goodness. Like, look. That is so pretty. I genuinely might just leave my eyes like this, because I think this is super, super pretty. It was going to darken my creases, but I honestly don't think it needs it. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. And it actually goes well with this like peachy transition shade we've used. I'm going to wet this brush and just see if that helps us a bit. I love it. That is such a nice shade. I'm going to leave it like that, and I'm going to spray my face, and then I'm going to my eyeliner and mascara on. While that spray dries, my lips are so tingly. Nobody else has asked any questions, so I might just find some questions online. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I'd say I'm definitely more of a night owl. Like, I used to stay up till like 4 in the morning and then sleep in a little bit, not loads. Like, I used to get up at like 9, 10ish. And I find it really hard to get up in the morning, so I'm definitely not a morning person. So I would have to say a night owl, because yeah, even now, like, I tend to start falling asleep at about 9 or 10, which is quite early-ish for me. If I have a long time off, like when I'm on holiday from work and stuff, then the nights become a lot longer, and they do end up being like 2, 3 a.m. Yeah, it's just occurred to me actually that Connor wanted to go for a quick shop after work, which means most of this makeup's gonna come off later anyway when I put a mask on. I am loving this lip gloss. Like, it stings, trust me, but it's making my lips feel really like plump, and it's giving me a lot of confidence in like such a short space of time. Are you close to anyone now that you initially disliked? Connor? Actually, that's probably true. I probably, like, it's not, well, I didn't dislike him, but I didn't necessarily like him. And obviously now we're close because we're together. So that's actually quite funny. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on? It depends who it's with, because a lot of people, I won't start it. Like, I'm not a conflict starter. If I have an issue with you, I tend to like sit on it and let it boil. But if you start something with me, depending on who you are, I will continue it. Basically, if you throw the first punch, I will defend myself, etc. But again, it depends on who it is, because some people I will just avoid conflict with at all costs, just because of personalities and stuff. Like, if there's someone I don't like and I know that they have quite a nasty personality, then I will just avoid any form of contact. Even if you try and start, I will just walk away, because 1, I don't want to get myself butt hurt, and 2, I don't like engaging in negativity that's gonna like really affect me. So this is my makeup for today. Honestly, I love it. Like, this eyeshadow is so cute. The camera isn't even picking up how cute it is, and that makes me sad. But now, I don't know where my hair. Now we need to actually get my hair sorted, because it's a mess. We didn't use anything new from that box. When I come off camera, I'm going to sort it out into my drawers and get it all put away. I needed to move it out from under my desk anyway. I already know people are about to come at me for ruining my hair or something. Just keep those thoughts to yourself, yeah? Are you high maintenance? I don't think I am. Like, I don't expect a lot from people in my life other than like respect. Like, I'm not one of those girlfriends that expect their boyfriends to literally pay for everything. And I don't expect to be like, Connor treats me a lot, but I don't expect it. And a lot of the time, I ask him not to, but he does it anyway. So I'm grateful for what I get. But all I really ask from people that I have relationships with, like whether it's friendship or romantic, is respect and like loyalty. Because obviously trust you build on your own. Like, you decide whether you trust them or not. They can't give you that. They can give you a reason to or to not, but you have to decide that on your own. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm high maintenance. Other people will probably disagree, but I wouldn't say I am. Are your grandparents still married? So, fun fact, none of my grandparents were ever married, which is really weird, because like in their days, you were like supposed to be married before you had kids. And my nan that passed away last year, or the year before now, she never got married, and she had 5 children. My dad's mom, I don't speak to my dad, but my dad's mom, I don't think she might have been married because she was like a heavy Christian. God was all she needed in her life. So she might have been married. I don't remember anyone ever telling me she was. He died or like went away or whatever before I was ever around, so I never met my granddad, so I never had a reason to believe that she was married. So I don't think either of my grandparents were married. My nan that I loved and adored and was like my favourite person in the universe, she definitely was not married. I know that for a fact. But I'm not sure about my other one. Did you have a dream last night? Yes. I was actually going to talk about this before, but I had a dream that I was being robbed at knife point in this house. And then another one like straight after that, we were being targeted for robs for some reason. I don't know why, I don't know where enough that came from. It wasn't a very fun dream. I didn't get killed or anything because I was like, okay, just take what you want. And if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm putting serum in my hair. This is an oil that my mum gave me. It's from Avon and it's argan and coconut oil moisturising serum. And it's actually like really good at stopping my hair from being so frizzy. So, although when my mum put it in my hair looked really nice, and when I do it, my hair looks really greasy. So, I don't know. I literally put one pump, mix it around in my hair, and then put it on. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Would you ever do a live on Insta? Honestly, I've considered doing lives on Instagram a lot, and it's really weird because I'm quite comfortable with going live on Twitch now, like gaming and stuff, but the thought of going live on Instagram gives me the actual fear. I think it's because like Instagram is known to be quite a judgmental platform, and it's like the place where all the perfect girls and boys are, and like if you're not perfect then you get judged and stuff, like, so I think that kind of knowledge about the platform gives me the actual fear that I'm gonna go live and all I'm gonna get is hate comments, and like I'm just gonna be laughed at because I'm not a stereotypical perfect girl at all. I'm chunky and funky and I don't know how to do the perfect wing liner. I don't know how to do the absolute perfect makeup. I mean, I'd say I'm alright at makeup, but I'm not perfect at it. I'm definitely not like a massive guru or anything. I can barely curl my hair. Like, I'm not a perfect girl at all, and I don't want to be judged for not being good at any of those things. Oh, so the actual answer to that question is I probably will do lives at some point, but it's gonna take a little while to get myself prepped and like psyched up to do it. I also can't remember if I put heat protection spray on when my hair was wet, because I normally do it when it's wet so it dries with it in, or in case I decide to blow dry my hair. But I can't remember, so I'm just going to give myself a little spritz of the Mark Hill one. The only thing, I love this, like it makes your hair feel really good and I feel protected when I have this. However, it smells, and it just smells really toxic, and because I like spray it all over my hair. I know you're not supposed to, you're supposed to spray it on sections, but I spray it all over my hair and then I feel like I can't breathe for like 20 seconds, so I have to like hold my breath. So this bit will be cut off of camera because I don't need you to see me like dying from heat protection spray. Now that my hair is serumed and protected, I am gonna get on with straightening it. This is probably the most boring part, but I'll try and talk while I do it, and then any bits where I'm not talking will be cut. So I don't know about you guys, but I find, not today, but a lot of the time when I straighten my hair, when I throw it up in like something like this, sometimes it gets thrown up into a really nice hairstyle. I'm like, oh, this is really cute. Shame I'm about to destroy it and I'll never be able to do it again. I am using my DHD Platinum Plus straighteners and a wet brush, and here we go. I used to actually like take care when I straightened my hair, like split it into small sections, properly brush it out and everything. And now I'm just like, as long as I get rid of the main curls, it'll do. I love it when my mum straightens my hair because my hair is like dead straight. Do you belong to any warehouse stores like Costco, BJ's, etc.? I don't know what BJ's is, so I'm assuming that's American. However, Costco, I'm not, but I wish I was. I absolutely love Costco. But the nearest, I don't even know where the nearest one to me is. The only one I've been to is up in Chester. So if you know where the nearest, if there's like one closer, then please let me know, because I absolutely adore Costco. Like, it's like Costco and IKEA are like the two bomb shops. Like, yes, please. Take me there. Like, that is a date right there. IKEA and Costco. The nearest IKEA is in like Devon, I think, but the nearest Costco is definitely up country from me. Do you have a catchphrase? I don't think so. It used to be peace out, Girl Scouts, which I haven't said in ages and I don't even know why. It just kind of stopped being something that I say. I still love it. Like, when I think of it, I'm like, ah, peace out, Girl Scouts. But yeah, I don't think I have a catchphrase. I have like, it's not a catchphrase, but something I say a lot is if anyone says, what do you mean to me? I can't help but always go, what do you mean, what do you mean? And that really annoys me because I do not like that song one bit. That music is not me at all. So the fact that, and I was saying it and I was like, I know this is from a song somewhere, but I cannot remember what it's from. And Connor was like, I'm pretty sure it's Skepta or Jamie. And I was like, please, God, no. And then he played it on Alexa and I cringed so hard. Alexa, play That's Not Me by Skepta.
That's Not Me by Skepta from Spotify.
What you mean, what you mean?
Yeah, so I was not impressed when I learned that, but I still can't stop saying it, so that's great. But that's something that I say a lot, but yeah, I don't think I have a catchphrase. If you know me and I do have a catchphrase, please let me know what it is, because also, what is this going on here? Why have I got such a dead part in there? Do you eat breakfast every morning? Absolutely not. One, because most breakfast foods give me a bellyache. And two, I just can't eat that early in the morning. And I think, like, not only does breakfast food give me a bad stomach or bellyache, but eating quite early also gives me it. So I normally wait until, like, lunchtime to eat, unless I'm being stupid and just eating snacks. But so guys, that is it. You have officially got ready with me. If you have any questions that you want me to answer in an actual like Q&A at some point, then do just drop them in the comments or like send them on Instagram, which is always in this corner here. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. I am about to go and do absolutely nothing. And I hope you have a good day no matter what you are doing or where you are going. Don't go anywhere unless you need to. But I hope everyone is well, and I hope everyone's mental health is still okay, and that your physical health. And I wish everyone nothing but health, happiness, and love. Thanks for getting ready with me, guys. Bye.